Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinky lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something. Oh, that's. Anyway. Hello, everybody. I'm the Flaming Witch, but you can call me Flame, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. I am so sorry it took me so long to get back to this. There was a lot of issues with my recording and everything, and I just didn't have the time. But now we are back, and we're starting off exactly where we left off, which is right here with Miss April May in the visitor's room. So let's continue on. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Oops. Nope. Don't want to do that. I want to talk to her. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me more about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. Criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom Phoenix, some skulking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have something against lawyers? Or is it just... Why was the only thing you were, like, upset about was her calling you a bottom? Fucking Phoenix. Okay, well... Let's head back to... Oh, why is the painting gone? Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting on the wall here? Yeah, it was a painting of a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one photo, and it might be valuable to clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added. That I think that's illegal, but okay. The photo lies on a desk. Oh. Yep, we're gonna swap photos. I think I'll swap them. Yeah. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's shoes got money to burn. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished into a deep luster? Plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Sure. Okay. Well, there's nothing else here. Okay, let's go back to the offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around now. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel, right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry. I'll have to check it out one of these days. All those are files. Wait, one of them's missing? What? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. Ugh, that's sad. Okay, I can't move around is the problem. So there's nothing else here. Okay, so then let's check the hotel. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge for a premium room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder has coffee. But I feel like we're both stuck in the same bedroom. So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. It's kind of serious. I don't believe it. Avas, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. I can see the Faye and Little Law offices. Yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, ho. But look in his eyes and say he's not. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned those up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please, it's part of the decor. I call it the last drink. Before murder. It will be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. I don't think you want to... It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching. I don't think you want to, like, talk about the fact that there was a murder in your hotel, but okay. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Oh yes, he struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I were of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Oh. Okay, well, I'll show it to him in a second. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. That's stupid. Subtitle, The Gateway Hotel, Murder Manor. No, it's stupid. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an swearing that's him. This guy is way too excited. Have him write it. Yes, please. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit thing. For henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up. Always added, whatever that is. Not even Miss May could doubt this. Okay. Back to the detention center. You again. Can't you take a hint and stay away? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Tells us everything you saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her. This is time. All for nothing. Time to do a little buff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though she should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this guy is the man that you were with the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Huh? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Time to go to Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just inquirably asking that the title you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? I see. Splendid. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. What's this problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporation expedition official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. That's such a... You're a attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What do you mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yapes, and this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? I don't know how to say that. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth $5 million for sure. An impressive lineup of trophies, judges special run-up, best participation, judges cooperation award, special good try prize, and the word judge shows is a special kind of stand out. A statue of man holding up the world, Blue Corp sign set proud. The model for the man, of course, is Mr. Wright, or Mr. Red. White. I can't talk. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticacious for you to appreciate. I don't know how to... Beauticious? Was that what that word was? Doesn't supposed to be a desk, and my mind is quite the thing. It's modeled by my body, see? Well, does not sleek redunture not? This is the top floor of the 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done. You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us, part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, where were you? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, that bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak to me, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. It raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of Blue Corp company? What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built the business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White with Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabullistic, is it not? I hate this man. I hate this man greatly. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? A big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being, my point is simple. Or, rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your situation here. Ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. With nothing. Zitch. Zilpo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for returning to Grozenberg. What? Oh, I'm being assaulted. He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer. What will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? He and my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. He came here from Grodenberg's, I assume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hang here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. You are a terrible, terrible human. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you. What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Some things were really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me last night. You see, I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Oh, right? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Starting to have feelings, I know what it is. So, I paid Bluecore a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, boy. You see, it's just that, Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a painting hanging on the wall there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today, in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As expected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this time, my boy. Arresting Red White will be nigh on the impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Why are you blackmailed? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know, but one person found out. I told him. You told White. He offered me witches. It is embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Mr. Wright heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of the country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something at what she found. What is the DL6 incident? Is nothing more than the sorting code to the police case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the L6 incident. Okay, back to our office. Feels so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. There could be clues here. I have to look again. All the cases, Chief, I've ever worked on are here. They're in alphabetical order. All of them, sure. A record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Fay. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using my power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. It's a parasite who makes his fortune on threads and connections. His name is... The record starts there. So me and you, Grossberg. Nothing much here. Maybe I'll just skim this one. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Her suicide. She has a collection of suicide reports. This politician, policeman, is writing on most of these in pencil. Wait, this is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, what now? Apparently Miss May isn't questioning. I thought they'd let me talk to her today. Bellboy seems to be out. The sound of water coming from the shower. What did he making money? Oh. Someone seems to enjoy washing. I want the screwdriver. Oh. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fancola offices, of course. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. As a lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your sixth goal. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I feel a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think we're past needing to talk about Miss May. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Bro, pulling... Stop that. Your heart gaze is giving me goosebumps. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. What's wrong? Why yes, there's more to my eyes. But you, of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not let you think less. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know you did this. I know what you did to this, politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved with all of the suicide cases that me investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? What I should be doing right now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on the phone with you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. And all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please contact me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me out of town like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? Me a fake case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? Thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looked dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in the position to freely offer your opinions about me, correct? Telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as me as killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Aha, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Fucking dick. Well, December 8th. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait, whoa. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. We're about to go into trial. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit to 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Huh? Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, saying I'm going to be guilty, and I'm sorry. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. December 9th, 10 a.m., District Court Number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my Yes, they do. They very much confuse. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Ni... What? Why would they call you Blanco Nino? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be negatory. No, I didn't. Negatory. Oh, duh. Yeah, negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. I can't keep doing the voices because my throat is hurting already. If I can't rip this guy's testimony part, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world when I'm the last man standing? Oh. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Huh? Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard about I assume that's a scream coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm very well. Defendant, Mr. Wright. Grounds for examination. Yes, Your Honor. Fuck. Okay, when was the time of the murder? I'm just gonna have to press all the details. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You were so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. That happened soon after room service arrived. That's what Miss Say did too. Press further. True, the bubble who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. That is your concern? Silly Lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull something like that off. What were you doing at the time? I was reading by the window. Okay. By the window, you mean the one directly across from Faye and Kola offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a busy man's hotel, and I am a busy man who has business to do. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out the windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired. What you just said just directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fae office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's questions, bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped that woman's phone. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Huh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Oops. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked by you and then ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely positively perfect. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Can't talk. Oh, it is simple. You might have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim was here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Huh. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the road? They're both correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh, I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fanco, of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order? I'll have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. There we go. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations at of the defense are distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she went to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. She wouldn't have had the strength to do that. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Hold on, I'm gonna press this first. So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying with us sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? Maybe we've got him right where we wanted. He slipped. Let him off for now. Soon swipe that smile off his face. Wait, hold on. Mr. Wright? The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say for that? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. We want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this from now. White. Mr. White? Okay. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What other window? Then the next moment, I saw Miss Yu run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the crime examination. Mr. Your Honor, stomach, you see it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. What other window? You heard that thing fall. What was that thing? Huh? Oh, that thing? The glass nightstand. Right. The one thing that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you was odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? What? You're saying that you saw the glass nightstand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The nightstand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Yu run to the left. The killer you attacked, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her blow with a single attack. How did you know this was a light stand? Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen a light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problem here. What problem is that? Mr. Wright, let me make sure I have things right. Saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It is conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why wouldn't he? I sure do, Your Honor. A person at the hotel could have not seen the light stand before it fell over. Look at this. These are the floor pans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as the glass nightstand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay offices. In other words, you were at the scene of crime when the murder took place. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's crying. Pussy. Sorry. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Wright. What? Forgot about him. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said, you should confess your crime now, huh? Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? You... Hey! You... Order, Mr. Edgeworth. Explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like where this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Court. He orders his secretary, Miss Maple May, to tap the law office's phone. I can't fucking talk. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap will reach the Fang Loco law offices. That is right when I saw the cursed light sand. No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all of this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass was there. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have had at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light sand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. That's it? So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. What? Good luck, Phoenix. That's not helpful, Maya. Do you have proof? Ms. Abram May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fanco offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corps is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you notice something as inconspicuous as this light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish. Such beauticious things deserve attention, do they not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing! Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Fuck. What can I present? The wiretap. Damn it. Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. I don't know. I don't know. Was it really you that went into office? Crap. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time for you to the time is you to come for you to admit defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Huh? Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix. Huh? Mia! Who just fainted? Was that me? Is that Phoenix? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. What? Ah, you're finally awake. Okay. Hey, Phoenix! Gak. Still waited, great and old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Whoa, what the fuck? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fade Women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... You don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Wow, $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. Bought that light stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? The week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. Think the court is about ready to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less over. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Bah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase is, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. Wright, when you allegedly entered Fane Colossus at the beginning of summer, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one now, can you? No. I'm not fucking reading his stupid combination words. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Edgeworth, fuck off. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he could have won this. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's case. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Ugh. I don't think I'm gonna try. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White's trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Fuck. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Gah. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this. I have something I would like to present to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sound extremely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I killed her. I hit Miss Mia away with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. I love his face. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. White? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited thing. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. September 9th. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. Office. See you later. Chief. Mia. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? What? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What did I look like? My sister? Look like you were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Huh. Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it was Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right into a law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. And with that, we finished chapter 2, which means we are going on to the third chapter, and very excited to actually play it. But with that all out of the way, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.